where the history between them did not need to be explained to outsiders. They just understood each other. Bezu talked openly about the night King Von passed. He had been with Von earlier that same evening, at Von's album release party in Atlanta. He described Von in good spirits, enjoying himself, telling Bezu he was feeling the effects of whatever he had taken that night. As the night wound down, Von sent Bezu a message saying they would all meet up at the Airbnb. Bezu and his people stopped at a Waffle House nearby. That moment never left him. Hearing those sounds from outside the Waffle House, knowing in his gut exactly what it meant, and still not being able to do anything about it.
Hold on, it's a bathroom break. Hold on.
And Bezu had to carry that. Loss had become a constant in his life. It was not abstract for him the way it might be for someone on the outside looking in. He had watched people he loved disappear one by one. He had buried friends, buried his little brother Gutta. He had sat with grief more times than anyone should have to. And years later, he talked about the trauma Gutta's tragic passing left on him, including him having to be the one to take care of the funeral preparations based on the family's religion. But here's the thing about the life Bezu lived. It was not just music. In Chicago, especially in those circles, the line between what you rap about and what is actually happening around you can be razor thin. Bezu knew that better than anyone. He said it himself. He said those words on camera.
You done already? That's what I'm talking about. We should just be able to fly through this shit. For sure.
He even went further, telling the people around him not to cry at his funeral, not to grieve. Bezu had active conflicts with every person in the city. That is not unusual for someone in his position. In that world, beef accumulates. Some of it comes from real history, real incidents, real grievances. Some of it starts small and gets magnified by social media until it takes on a life of its own. One conflict in particular had become very public. His name was Lil Zay Osama, a rising figure in Chicago's music scene. The issue between them was not subtle. Lil Zay Osama had publicly accused Bezu of stealing his watch. That is not the kind of accusation that gets resolved quietly. It goes online, in interviews, in comments, in music, and it had been playing out exactly like that. Very publicly, very loudly, for a while.
Agent down.
Conversation that hung in the air between them. Bezu had made it clear he was not intimidated by it. He carried himself like someone who did not lose sleep over what people said about him online. But the tension was real, and anyone paying attention could see it. On top of that, Bezu had also faced serious legal trouble before any of this. On October 31st, 2017, he was brought in for questioning in connection with an incident. The footage from that interaction tells you everything you need to know about how he operated.
Anything else you want to add to this video before I record it? Sergeant 93280, any recordings?
Cool, unbothered, not a single word more than necessary. He had beaten a homicide charge before. He understood how to navigate those situations without handing anyone anything. Many people in his world called that lucky. Others called it skillful. Bezu himself seemed to see it as confirmation that he was built for whatever came. He also had unreleased music, projects with Lil Durk, records with King Von that the world had never heard. He was still building, still creating, still working towards something. The music was not done. His story, at least in his mind, was not done. It was a regular Saturday afternoon in Chicago. Nothing about the day announced itself as significant. Bezu was with two other people, and a woman in his life had asked him to go with her to pick up parts from the used car parts
Agent needs assistance.
west side. The southwest side of Chicago is not Bezu's territory. Anyone who understood the geography of his world would have flagged that immediately. Going there, openly, in the middle of the day, was a risk, and the people around him understood that. One account that circulated after his passing put it plainly. If she knew who Bezu was and the world he moved in, she should not have asked him to make that trip. And Bezu, knowing everything he knew about the dangers, should have said no. But he did not say no. It was not recklessness in the traditional sense. It was pride. That specific kind of pride that makes a man feel like saying, I can't go over there, it's not safe for me, is the same as admitting defeat, like it costs him something to be honest about his vulnerability. So, instead of saying no, he went. That was a decision made not out of aggression, not out of a plan, but out of something as human and as quiet as not wanting to seem weak in front of someone he cared about. That is the decision that set everything else in motion. He was outside in the parking lot when it happened. Two individuals approached. They had come from a vehicle, believed to be a newer model Honda
There's
Accord,
no direct way
carrying
into the
at
main
least
compound
3
from
people
where
to
you are. If
There
you
was
can
no
get up on the
warning,
wing,
no
you can
confrontation,
detour around to the
no
west
argument
along
that
the quarantine
escalated.
barricade.
They walked up and opened fire. Bezu and 2 other men were struck. The 2 others survived. Bezu was rushed to the hospital in critical condition. Chicago police confirmed the shooting happened near 31st and St. Louis. The shooters were gone before officers arrived. No one was in custody. No one had claimed responsibility, at least not officially. Early Sunday morning, Devonsha Collier, THF Bezu, was pronounced gone. The news spread fast, and what followed was not just grief, it was chaos.
Coming up on a burn pit.
While the
At
people
least
who
half a
loved
dozen
Bezu were
hostiles,
still
but it doesn't
trying to
look like they're
process what
expecting
had
you.
happened, while his family had not yet come to terms of what happened, someone else was already online, and they were not mourning. Before the dust had even settled on that parking lot, before the people closest to Bezu had fully understood what they had just lost, someone was already on social media, posting, going live, and the energy in that live video was not somber. It was not quiet. It was the energy of someone who felt like something had just gone their way. People started connecting dots almost immediately. Within hours, a name
An agent has disconnected.
Social media had landed on a man called Kupo Lil Sam as the alleged perpetuator. The reason? A video he posted shortly after Bezu was pronounced gone. And in that video,
An agent needs assistance.
online clocked as the same outfit from the day of the incident. The internet treated it like an open and shut case. The comments were flooded. People were tagging, sharing, calling it out. And Kublo Lil Sam did respond. He went online to deny it. He claimed he was out of town when the incident happened. No official arrest was made in connection with Kublo Lil Sam. Chicago police had not named any suspect publicly as at the time. What the internet had was an observation, coincidence of clothing, and a timeline that felt suspicious to a lot of people watching. Whether those observations were accurate is something only an investigation could confirm, but the internet had already made up its mind. And then there was the other name, Lil Zay Osama. Following the tension between these two, nothing about Lil Zay Osama's reaction to Bezu's passing was surprising, but it was still something to witness. While Bezu's people were grieving, Lil Zay Osama was online and he was not holding back. The watch accusation had never been resolved. That wound was still open, and Lil Zay Osama took the moment and ran with it, posting, commenting, making his feelings about Bezu's passing very publicly known. The disrespect was not subtle. It was deliberate. It was loud. The same man who was loudest online celebrating Bezu's passing, the same man with the most visible, most documented, most public grudge against him, would eventually become the center of a federal investigation into Bezu's passing. According to reports that circulated online, Lil Zay Osama was arrested by federal agents on charges connected to orchestrating the attack on THF Bezu. The report stated that authorities had released Chicago Police Department footage allegedly placing him near a broadcast studio.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Evidence picture being built around the case. Some believe he was taken in by the feds for a different reason, while others have come out to say he wasn't arrested at all. Lilzay Osama, who had already made himself very visible in the aftermath.
Agent down.
Someone whose reaction to Bezu's passing had been anything but quiet. He was very public about his feelings toward Bezu, and apparently very careless about it. The question that kept coming up, the one that nobody could fully answer in the days immediately following, was how did they know where he was going to be? He was not at a known location. He was not at a regular hangout spot or a place people would typically associate with him. He was at a used car parts store on the Southwest Side, a place he had gone on an errand. Not his usual movement, not his usual area. So how did anyone know to be there? That question led to another name. Online, another theory spread quickly that a young woman, allegedly affiliated with a rival gang, had shared Bezu's location, either directly or indirectly. She was described as an upcoming artist connected to composition by the name Ariana. Within hours of Bezu being pronounced gone, Ariana was also shot and passed on from her injuries. The proximity of those two events, Bezu's passing and Ariana's passing, happening within the same day, was not lost on anyone watching. Whether her demise was directly connected to the allegations about her role in Bezu's location being shared, or whether it was a separate act of retaliation entirely, is something that was never officially established, but the timing was impossible to ignore. Bezu's passing triggered a ripple.
An agent is no longer in your group.
It moved outward.
An agent is
It
back
touched the
online.
people on social media who thought celebrating online was consequence-free. It touched the alleged suspects who authorities allegedly started building cases against. It touched a young woman who may have made a decision she did not fully calculate the cost of. It touched the two men who were with Bezu in that parking lot and survived. Men who now carry the memory of that afternoon for the rest of their lives. It touched Bezu's children, who have to grow up with an absence where their father should have been. And it touched Lil Durk. At the time Bezu was taken, Lil Durk was incarcerated. And then the news found him. The way bad news always finds you, no matter where you are.
An agent needs
His
assistance.
friend,
Thanks.
his brother from OTF,
I don't know if I can put into words how much it means that you came and got me.
No phone
If I don't
call
see
to
him
make,
again,
no flight to
good
catch,
luck.
no way to be there for the people grieving. Just the walls of a cell and the weight of loss. 21 Savage stepped in. He publicly committed to covering Bezu's funeral. A gesture.
She's coming up on the central area, and it looks like they've sealed the gate.
Then you're gonna have to find a way to unseal it.
Those outside have sacrificed themselves for you. Prove that their sacrifice was not in vain.
got any skill to do them or not?
Outcast! Emily needs you!
Serious trauma detected. Agent down.
Don't play with me. It's not enough time yet. So I don't want to hear you complain. Because I need to go outside.
Be careful. They're bound to be expecting you.
Yo, Ray J got knocked the fuck.
What the hell was that?
A group of hostiles is moving toward a boat on the east shore. They're escorting someone who appears to be unarmed.
If Emmeline gets away, finding her isn't going to be easy. You've got to stop that boat. Find a way to the shore and make sure that boat doesn't get away.
Tracy. Devin Bridges. Everybody playing that Drake said, Lamar will turn on that Drake.
Immediate medical assistance needed. Vital signs critical. Agent incapacitated.
What's going on with that boat?
Hasn't launched yet. Looks like they're in the process of fueling it. There are big tanks on either side of the boat.
Those tanks are a primary target. What about Emmeline?
Already aboard the boat, assuming that was her.
An agent needs assistance.
I don't know how y'all doing in Florida, but we respect our agents over here.
Agent down.
Fuck! Is that a med pack? Let's burn them!
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Hell! Need to move!
Agent out of action. Agent vital signs 0.
Hello everyone. Thank you for coming. I'm reporting live from Starbase, Texas. And we wanted to remind you guys that starships are indeed over and out. Over.
Don't fucking move.
An agent needs assistance.
You left us to die!
Thank you. Let me go pick up the other homie right here. I got him. Look at the Ray J got smacked. I'm alive, bro. What you doing? Why you shooting me? I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm alive. You got me up, didn't you? Then I gotta pick somebody up. All right then. Like, coming over here shooting me.
Agent down.
What you get? Trying to come over here and shoot me. Better worry about your motherfucking self.
Gonna need to keep my head down.
Stop cheating, agent.
Just come out, asshole.
Vital signs critical. Agent incapacitated. An agent needs assistance.
Back me up.
Agent vital signs 0.
That's why they want to push up.
Another victim.
Gosh, motherfucker, so quick to move up. And fucking die.
An agent has left your group.
I don't even know why y'all was even pushing up that fast anyway. Like, it ain't make no sense.
You safe area entered.
We aren't allowed to leave the community. Times like these, I can't help but think about what it was like when they first issued the lockdown. It was really tense and scary, and we didn't know what was going to happen. But we made it through that, and we can make it through this. host of Circle Radio, and I'm here to bring you all the news that's fit to talk about for the West Side. Now for my favorite part of the show, I stop talking and you get to listen to music.
Before get in the face. Just stop lying. You know I'm the face of the city, bitch. That's why you mad. Little bitch.
That pussy put him in feelings. That thing is right now. I never said that I would spend the night now. Now why you have to? You know how we go. And if I ever wrote I love you shit, that must have been a typo. Now you know iPhone's theory, she be correcting niggas. You write a message, it be different by the time you send it. Now why you acting? Why you knew I was savage? I told you from the gate, you could take, you can't have it.
Incoming backup request.
Nothing says Christmas Eve like cup of noodles and jammy eggs with a giant pickle on the side. Mm. Oh. Mm. Oh, that hits the spot. I feel like hot trash. Ain't awful good. I told my son not to come over. So, if you're alone on Christmas Eve, we're alone together.
Water is being carried from the well to the gardens, and we no longer have to spend all that time and energy manually.
It just all of a sudden got worse, and like it's like all up in my face, and
It's freeing up a lot of time for
in
people
my
to
face, and
so
I think the worst part is like the fatigue. I've been laying in bed just watching Stranger Things, which, by the way, I am gonna make it. I'm gonna finish the season 4, before tomorrow's episodes come out.
like
It's okay. I'm not sad. I just think it goes with the season of my life right now.
I've had a crush on
Yeah.
you for a long time.
I'm having to get used to living on my own. So why not spend Christmas alone? Just do the hard stuff first. I'm a little delirious. I might be ready to fever. It's fine. It's fine. I'll be fine. Nothing hurts. I just don't want to move, And like, I'm hungry, but all I want is this. I want a cup of noodles with jammy eggs. What are you guys doing tonight? I'll be fine. Don't feel bad for me. I'm great. Look, I got my food. I got my dogs. I got my bed. I'm totally fine. I'll be fine. I just wanted to check in and say Merry Christmas.
What up, gang? I know a lot of y'all be wanting to try.
This situation really got way bigger than it needed to. This situation really got way bigger than it needed to. This situation really got way bigger than it needed to.
I'm ready to go to sleep. I done ate. Had a nice meal too.
Only in Florida would something like this happen. Be honest, what was supposed to happen here?
You have received an invite to another agent's group.
Be honest, what was supposed to happen here? Be honest, what was supposed to happen here?
Priority objective available, agent.
The fact this got caught on camera makes it even crazier. The whole situation spiraled way too fast.
Ooh, come on. Rock out with your cocktail. Hey.
The whole situation spiraled way too fast.
Ooh, come on. Rock out with your cocktail. Hey. Ooh. Work. Get in there. Don't bag you back. Run in there. We.
The whole situation's way too fast.
Y'all ain't even start the mission? What y'all doing? Y'all ain't even start the mission. Matchmake first before y'all even started. Matchmake. Let's get a third person. Or fourth. Okay, y'all don't do no matchmaking, no nothing. Y'all don't do none of that. Y'all don't know how to do that shit. All right, I'll holler at y'all later. Y'all know what the fuck y'all doing. Damn.
This situation really got.
I don't talk in the morning. Niggas don't know what the fuck they doing. It don't make no motherfucking sense.
Because I don't want to get nobody in trouble, but damn, my nigga. Nigga, we
didn't take shit. Your ass was over here.
I gotta talk to that nigga about
Y'all talk backstage. Super.
money we lost. Nigga?
We didn't think you was gonna win. So how y'all lost money?
Wow.
Hey, I ain't gonna. That's a good method though. If I got my ass knocked out, I'll be like, nigga, you fucked up. Look at that.
I can't see it, my nigga.
You got one of them cartoon lumps. You know when I love you, dog. Well,
Rolling Stone. Boy, ooh, ooh. Come on. Rock out with your cock out. Hey. Ooh. I'm not work. Get in there. Don't know how bad you bet. Run in there. We win. It's a one-on-one. It's a one. Fall in. Baby, one of y'all fall in. Y'all came out here to check. Yeah, she cute. Ooh, she cute right here. She free. Come on. I'ma sign you on TV, baby. It's cheating. Well, one of y'all fall in. Y'all, shit, I thought you were gonna hit my ass here. My damn. You stronger than a motherfucker. Woo. She mad. Listen. There y'all go. This what we came here for. Nisha. Don't talk about It's too many of y'all running up, baby. It's too many of y'all running up. Hold on. Run one back. Run it one on one back. Hey, don't don't shoot, don't run. Just boys fight, don't shoot. Boys just fight. Woo. Bitch, I got my heart racing. The kids was mad, I ain't even see them in the back seat of the car. Woo. Y'all see that? I ain't even see them in there. They must came out the trunk. Woo. Run it again. What's going on? Hey. All right, don't do that. I'm out here, man. Please don't do it. Man, don't do it. Don't do it for little thing. Don't do it for little thing. Put that up. Put that up. Baby, I'm a punk that ain't trying to lose his life. Baby, I had the Mario kick out my way, baby. You hit me hard as a motherfucker, baby. Hold on.
Two on that for you. We just earned that as well too. We're gonna go check it out.
Richmond 911, what is the address of the emergency? You said 4030 apartment.
4030. I need the police right now.
Okay, you said.
Ladies out here shooting. I got kids in the house.
She's shooting?
Yes, he's shooting.
Okay, she's shooting a gun. All right.
Yeah, we got multiple people running throughout the complex. Some commotion around the 4028 building.
Submitting backup request.
Building 4028, 10-4. Checking out 4030 now.